Hey everyone, it's John here from Hot Take Hockey, back with another video. This video is me reacting to the new reverse retro jerseys in the NHL. So we're just going to rip through it, give my opinions, and definitely comment your thoughts. So these just came out, so this is like my instant reaction. And I do want to go through, so I'm going to zoom in on a few here. So let's start at the top. And just looking at these three. So Florida, I like the Panthers' creativity here. I like the fact, I think for some teams that they can pull off a different logo, a different type logo, I think it's a W. I think the Panthers go creative here, and I think they actually go for like a little bit of a reverse retro look. Montreal's I like. I think the light blue, I like the creativity on that. I've always said that, so I'm down for Montreal's. Detroit, I don't know what Detroit and Chicago are doing. Like, I'll pull up, like, Chicago and Detroit might as well have just copied each other. So kind of L there for Detroit and L there for Chicago. I get the history behind it. I think there'd just be like more creativity. I think it's good to kind of mix into that's why it's reverse retro. Mix into what you've seen in the past, but also like just lines and like there's a reason why back then it was so simple. And I understand the simplicity in it. But I like the Flames one a lot. I like the Oilers one. I think for the Oilers, I think they could have went without as much of the orange, but I've always liked this logo with the dark blue. I think it's a look. The Jets I like. I think it's better than the last Jets. I think the Jets and Leafs for me, I like a lot better, especially the Leafs one. I think the Leafs last time they had the gray mixed in. I like the darker blue. I think the Leafs probably missed a little bit on the patches. Like I would have liked to see the shoulder patches in there or something more. I think there's still too much blue on the top where there could have been more white maybe. Obviously, it could get crowded when it comes down to that, but I think some teams really want to focus in on the logo, and I think that's when you go to the Ducks and Sabres and Bruins here. Like these three are so clean in terms of the logo. Maybe the Sabres a little bit more color. I love the orange at the bottom of the Ducks. You can never miss with that Ducks logo. This is probably like the worst square. I'm trying to look like. I love the creativity on the bottom left corner, especially with the Rangers and Caps, obviously, or not the creativity. I love the creativity, on this one, but I love the logos on this one. So I think the Caps and Rangers logos are always a dub for this. But the creativity on this one I like. The Blues one's a little crowded for me. I would have liked the note to be like off the lettering. I like the Coyotes' creativity. It's like, again, it's probably you either love it or hate it. So I'm not going to hate on it because I think the creativity is there. The Preds one, they just stick to yellow, so I think people are going to hate on that. I think the Stars one's really clean. I love that Stars logo. Canucks, Wild. I think the Wild should have been more creative. So I'm going to start going into my top 3, top 5 here, so just kind of ripping through them. But I guess you guys haven't seen the bot. Okay, so yeah, here, the Islanders. I like the Fisherman's going to have some hate, but I think it's also going to have a lot of love. The Kings and Islanders are a dub. So if I had to go through my top 3, top 5, I think the Penguins, I love the Penguins one. It's got to be up there. Vegas, I don't mind. I think they should have done more with it, but people are saying like glow in the dark. Like I like the Flyers and Sens. I think the Sens have like the lettering that we've seen in the past on the numbers. So if I had to go through a top 3, it would definitely include the Penguins, Ducks, and Penguins, Ducks, Caps are probably up there. I like the Flyers look, maybe a little bit more color in there. Tampa's logo for me is always a dub. So yeah, top 2 definitely, I think. I keep going to the Penguins, Ducks. I like the Sabres with the logo always. Seattle's could have been really good if they went for a different logo. I would have wanted more creativity from them. Like the Sharks is really bold here. I don't know if I love it, but I actually think the Leafs one's up there for me. Probably top 10. I don't know, top 5. I like the Oilers Flames one a lot. Rangers, Caps, as I said. And I like the Panthers' creativity. So those are probably my favorites. Maybe I missed one that I really like. I think the Islanders and Kings one's got to be up there for me. So yeah, Kings are probably, I like the purple. I like the old Kings reverse retro better, but this one's still pretty good. So give me your thoughts, guys, in the comments. I would say the worst ones for me are definitely like Chicago, Detroit. I wish Nashville had done more, but I love the creativity on the logo, like I said. And I wish the Wild had done something different. I like the North Stars look, but they basically went with what they did last time. I think the few teams did. but like there's a reason a few teams did for a dub. And I think the Caps one, you've got to stick with the Flying Eagle. And I think the Rangers, that logo as well, is a dub. So guys, subscribe, like, comment, do all that good stuff. Your thoughts on the reverse retros for this year. Yeah, I think those Ducks ones are so clean. Sabres logo, always a dub. And I think the Penguins ones are probably my favorite. The yellow, just with that logo, it gives me the throwback vibes, but also just like a reverse, like really sweet, clean new look. So give me your thoughts. Subscribe, as I said. Drop a comment. Reach out to me on social media. Get those noties on for the podcast and the live streams, and we'll see y'all soon. Have a good one. Peace.